Good morning, everyone. This is RangerRob, and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel, where we work on prepping, being self-reliant, hydroponics, greenhouses, and of course, homesteading. And today I thought I'd kind of show you a couple of things I haven't shown for a while. Once again, we're in Central Oregon, so our seasons are a little different than others, but we are doing pretty good with Sherry's new sunflowers. These are giant sunflowers, so we'll see how well they do. Ones over here, for those of you who saw where we planted these, is doing pretty good here. And yeah, they're getting nice and tall. They'll look really pretty here. We have a lot of sweet peas in here, so they keep rejuvenating, so the flowers will come back and the sunflowers will look real pretty with it. So yeah, and it's a beautiful day here. It's not as hot as it's been last week, but it is still staying in the 90s. So it's still playing a little havoc with some of our projects, but let's go look around some more. Our plans are still moving forward for possibly developing this part of the property and or this part of the property for another greenhouse. Still in the works, still a dream, but we're trying to make that dream come true. So we're coming up on the strawberry towers, and actually they're kind of kicking back in again. We got a lot of strawberries at first, then it kind of went in a lull, and now we're getting a new another stream of hold on here, guys. I've got a very excited German Shepherd. Getting another stream of strawberries coming in. You can kind of see them coming here, and down below. And yeah, it's like they went dormant for a little while, and now they're kicking back in again. So yeah, lots of strawberries kind of popping up. And yeah, some more beautiful strawberries. And yeah, we're kind of thrilled to see the next wave of strawberries coming in. Now I'm in the conventional garden, getting lots of little zucchinis coming in, getting ready to pick those this weekend. The purple green beans are actually doing quite well. And of course, we've got the monstrous Walla Walla onions. Look at this baby. That is one big onion. That's as big as my hand. But yeah, all the green beans are, it just flowered. And so now we're kind of seeing if we're going to get some green beans off of them. And we also have some cucumbers plants we put in. They're regular slicers. And our little green tomatoes off to the side, although they're not as big as one in the greenhouses and the hydroponics, they are starting to produce tomatoes. And a really weird thing happened the other day. I had a tomato plant that I had in the corner, and I thought maybe that sprinkler was knocking off the leaves off of it. Let me show you the plant. Now if you notice, there's no leaves on that. Well, so I moved it. I thought maybe the sprinkler was knocking off the leaves. Turns out it wasn't that at all. We came out here and Sherry goes, that just doesn't look right. So we took a closer look, and we had like a 3-inch caterpillar living on there and just devoured that plant. And it was green, so you couldn't see it, but it was enormous. I've never seen a caterpillar that big before. Anyway, so it really did a number on this plant, but hopefully it'll recover. But that's just not something I'm used to looking for. And so that was a lesson learned. But yeah, all in all, the conventional garden is doing really well. Now I'm over on the NFT system, where I've got this all set up with the new shade cloth. This weekend we're going to put shade cloth all the way to the end, but it seems to be effective. Things are responding well, not getting too much sunlight. Pretty happy about that. We do have these, I don't know why we're keeping this broccoli going, but we did get some broccoli off of it and had it for dinner. We thought we'd see if we could get any side shoots, but if not, we're going to let one of these go to seed and see if we can't get some of the seeds. And we got some more tomato plants here. Those are all extras. But our real pride and joy has been, yes, the corn. So the corn is, remember we did this in 2 stages. The corn in the front was planted 2 weeks before this one. So we kind of staggered the corn a little bit. And the exciting thing that's happening, I don't know if we can see it from here, but the little tassels on the top are starting to emerge. Let's see, you can kind of see them here, right here, and some of the bigger ones. So we're going into the next stage of our corn. This is the first one we planted 2 weeks before corn over there. And this is just beautiful corn. And this is candy corn. So we're looking forward to having a very sweet corn. First time we've ever grown corn. We probably planted them maybe too close together. I don't know yet. We'll find out. But once again, everything's lessons learned. Now I'm over by the Trellis Nft System, where actually we're doing a lot of peppers. And you see we're starting to get quite a few peppers showing up. We got jalapenos over here. Kind of hard to see. We have been eating a few. We got this one banana peppers going crazy here. Let me show you. Yeah, we have a couple with marks on them. We upped the calcium a little bit on the plants, and the new peppers coming in aren't getting any blossom end rot on them. So that's exciting. These green beans are really struggling with the hot temperatures, but they seem to be bouncing back, and that's really cool. And some of our sugar snap peas are growing a lot, come along here pretty good. These things are delicious. And the only other problem I got is the dogs like them too. And we got some roasting peppers down here. And lots of snap peas here. Once again, these things are doing much better now. The lower half had trouble with the heat, but they seem to be doing all right. And the beans are going crazy down here too. So very exciting. We do have some cucumbers on this NFT, and we have been getting cucumbers off of it. This one here, I picked the cucumbers recently. Let me come around the other side. Look at this pepper. And more peppers. And right now, I don't see any new cucumbers coming off of that, but we have been getting cucumbers. Once again, these plants have really been struggling with the hot temperatures, but they're hanging in there. We do have another zucchini plant over here that is producing some zucchinis here and here, and we are getting tomatoes, and we do have some cherry tomatoes here too. You can see them right there. So that's kind of exciting. We should be getting cherry tomatoes real soon. Now, once again, my very ugly potato plants out here, which got devastated by aphids, are all coming back. So we did pull some potatoes. They were delicious. We're trying to see if we can get bigger ones, what's left. I believe I have reds and russets growing in both of these. So we'll see how well they do for a while. and we'll pull them and see if we get some potatoes. I don't see any reason why not. So let's go into the greenhouse. All right, we're back. I wanted to show you this is the floating raft systems. These are all of our new starters. We got bok choy, we got all kinds of different lettuces, Swiss chard right here, romaine, a new perpetual spinach. The perpetual spinach is supposed to be good for high temperatures, and we were trying another hybrid broccoli, and we're slowly getting rid of the butter crunch, yeah, we'll probably finish that off this weekend. But we have a new one called Butterhead. Let's see if I can find a Butterhead in here. Here's a Butterhead. So these 4 right here are Butterheads, and I've never had those before. I'm kind of anxious to try them. But yeah, everything's doing great on the floating rafts. The beans are going crazy here, but they're still a little bit small. So we're just gonna wait and see if they get a little bigger. And tomatoes, we got tons of tomatoes. We're getting about 1 or 2 tomatoes a day. We have a few changing color here. We've already picked a few and put those in the finished ripening in the house. And yeah, everything's doing really well. Shuri's flowers are doing great. I still can't get over the flowers over here that are actually, they're actually black, and they look gorgeous. So yeah, greenhouse is doing well. Lots of ladybugs in here. Hopefully they're having ladybug parties. And I will be adding more starters to the floating raft here as soon as I get rid of the rest of the butter crunch, and I'll be adding them right here. So yeah, greenhouse is doing great. It's still a battle to keep it cool. We're at 88 degrees in here, and which is better than 90s, but we're just doing the best we can. All in all, we've been having a pretty good year. A lot of learning how to deal with the predators, the different kinds, like the aphids been our biggest battle, and getting our watering systems down, getting things balanced for the tomatoes, make sure we don't overwater, make sure we keep the temperatures down. Yeah, so there's been lots of challenges, and that's good. That's what the first year is all about. Let's see if we've got any eggs in here. Let's see. Yep, definitely got some eggs today. We get, like I said, 6 to 10 eggs a day. Let's see if we got any on this side. Got one there, and a chicken. Look at you. So yeah, egg production is doing well. Chickens have been eating really well because they get a lot of overflow. Anytime that we clean the gardens out and stuff, we give it to the chickens. Chickens are loving it, and it's reducing our feed cost quite a bit, and I definitely appreciate that. So yeah, big dreams in the future. Definitely looking forward to next year. Now we've learned a few things. Today I ran 2 35 gallons of nutrients into the corn. So in a way this is hydroponic corn, and but it's still planted conventional. So we're really excited to see how well this corn does. And once we get the rest of the shade cloth on, we'll start loading this the big NFT again. So now we got a little bit more of a handle on the high temperatures and too much sun. And of course, having black pipe doesn't help either. So, but it was the only thing I could get at the time, and so we made lessons learned on that. So yeah, we definitely have a lot more challenges with one is electricity, getting more power over to the other side of the property. Having less grass to mow will be nice next year. Once again, all of our lawns, we have to mow them every week, and it takes over 3 hours. Now, right here is the power that we've been using to the greenhouse. We had a 30 amp plug put in this year, and we also run one cord that comes from the house to handle the pumps for the NFT, so we distribute the power more balanced, but it's not enough for what we want to do in the future, so we're literally going to have the power company come in and put another meter over on the other side of the property, and that is going to be a messy process. This weekend we're also got to do some cutting back. I do have some tomato plants planted here, but I got a holly plant that's gone crazy and it's kind of overtaking my tomatoes up here, so we got to clean out some of that stuff. And I also got a tomato plant here, but I get this vining plant that is very aggressive. I keep having to cut it back, but all in all, it's doing really good. And the last thing I wanted to show you is our pond. And what's cool about the pond right now is all the lily pads are coming out, and we're getting lilies. So and yeah, there's about 5 lilies, flowers that have come out. And this also reminds me I've got to feed the fish. So that wraps up the tour for today. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over. We need all the help we can get. So please, thank you so much. We've got a lot of new subscribers every day, and I want to welcome you to the channel. And actually, you can see one of my fish. Well, they're kind of hiding, but they see me, so they know it's time to get some food. So guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.
This video is made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available in Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.